This is Julian Roman with MovieWeb. Carolyn, how you doing?
Good. How are you, Julian?
I got to tell you, I love Sandy. I've been watching SpongeBob for 25 years. And so, the first question is, Sandy is finally the star, gets the marquee name above the line. What was your reaction to learning that you're going to have your starring film?
Shock. Like I had heard whispers about it for years. And then I started to think, oh, well, maybe it's just not going to come together. And, I don't know. And that's cool. And then it happened. And I was like, what?
Just looking back at this cast, I mean, you've been working with Tom, Bill, and Steven for all this time, but are you guys ever in the same room? Is this process remote? I mean, how often do you physically get together with the other voice actors?
All the way up until COVID, we've recorded together. We've been in the room together like a play. And that's part of, I think, the magic. That's part of why we're so connected. That's part of why the comedy works so well, because we truly get to play off of one another. If somebody throws down something that you think is funny and Clancy picks it up and then Roger gives him a hard time and then there's a certain flow to it. So the joy has always been being together. And then when COVID happened and we were all like the Brady Bunch in our little boxes, right? At least we could still all see each other. We're still trying as much as possible to be together because it's way more fun that way. Yeah.
And so you're allowed to improv. You can have a little malleability with the script.
We do. So we've always done 2 takes. We call them passes. 2 passes as written, right? We want to honor our writers because our writers are brilliant. And then we get to do a crazy pass. Then we get to do a pass that's all like whatever we felt like doing. And it's also amazing that Steve Hillenberg and our showrunners now, Vince Waller and Mark Ciccarelli, that their egos allow us to play. Like there's nobody that thinks their words are so precious that they're not going to let the actors play with them. And that's a huge gift too, that we are all collectively just trying to make the show the best it's going to be. So
I got to tell you, I think your fans are gonna really love Sandy stepping out here. So I'm looking on the interweb and I'm seeing the director Liza Johnson doesn't really have any animation experience. What was it like working with her, and what did she bring to the process?
Oh my gosh, you know what was so fun is that early on when it all first came together, right? She was showing me her storyboards. So the directors, they like board out visually what they see in their minds, right? They usually draw out or paint out what they want each scene to be. And as she was showing me her boards, it just was so beautiful. And I was like, what? And what? And the colors and the this and the that. And I could see why she was the one, right? Like it completely made sense to me that obviously her love and her vision for the movie was powerful, and she did such a phenomenal job. It's really epic.
Awesome. All right, so they're giving me the wrap notice for one last question.
No.
So, of course, I'm scouring the interweb, and I see they're doing a Plankton movie next, which I know fans will really love. So, is Sandy involved with that? What's your place in that film?
Well, sure, I can't let him take over the world. I can't let him steal the Krabby Patty. I can't let him be his most evil self, because we all know he's a tender, kind human inside.
That's great. Thank you so much, Carolyn. Big fan of yours. Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye.